We are back and have returned to the comforts of the home hills after a very successful trip to India, one that I loved so much, but even more excited to get back out into home hills with Mr. Nevis here for getting him, shall we say, match fit for some of the bigger Munros. We're in Glen Esk today, kind of the same area as Mount Keen, and we're doing Mount Battock, which is a Corbett, and it's about 14 kilometres, so it's just a little bit longer than what we did when we were up Loch Grande and kind of did that loop around there. So it's going to be a good kind of next step for Nevis as well. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. The weather is it's fair, but it's quite cloudy. I don't think just now there's going to be any views from the top of Mount Battock. There's a slight wind as well, which is going to make it quite a little bit chilly, but nothing too bad, of course. So we're looking forward to it. It's quite enclosed just now, but I know literally just up here, and then as we skirt round, it opens up, and the walking is absolutely fantastic. There's really well laid out paths as well in all directions in this area. So yeah, it made it perfect for him, and we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, as I thought, Mount Battock's in the cloud just now, so that's it just up in here, but you might be able to see just some of the ascent path, which is on this kind of hill in the foreground, and then it swings round and then comes back up, and summit is up where my finger was just there. So I'm hoping that clears up sometime soon. The lower level hills are out of the clouds, but I'm hoping that, because the last time I did Mount Battock it was in cloud, and you know, I would quite like to get some views up there just to see what it's like. I don't want a second time in the cloud, but we'll wait and see what happens. It might start to clear up a little bit. Nevis is still just absolutely full of energy, which is always good to see. But yeah, we're starting to head on uphill a little bit more. The summit is all the way behind and over there. I think we've done about 3 kilometres or so for just now, so we're going good. Mount Keen is over in this direction. I don't think we're going to be able to get a view of it today, but there's really nice views of the local hills that are lower down around here. Still quite cloudy. I think that's going to be the theme of today. Been on the go for just about an hour or so now, so we've done just over 4 kilometres, about 4.25, and you can see the path just up ahead. It kind of snakes up this hill and then comes up, and then Mount Battock is up here right into the clouds. So I think we've got a cloudy summit today, Nevis. I think we do, as you're rolling up Dad's leg to try and get the halty off him. But no, it's been a lovely steady incline up to this point. It's been really nice, easy going along this very well constructed path, and it's a really good path just like this all the way up to the top, and then maybe for the last kilometre or so it starts to get a little bit wetter underfoot, which is fine. But we've got a bit of a steeper section, kind of where I pointed earlier, just up to this hill around about here. Yeah, Nevis is doing good, he's enjoying himself. I'm enjoying myself as well. It's so good being back into the India was all about kind of head down, power on, you know, physical challenge, but today is so much more about kind of peace and solitude and just unwinding with him, and that's the comforts that the home hills bring. So it's just been really lovely. our path goes up straight ahead this way, but as you can see, and maybe here, down here, there is water, and it's making this man exceptionally excited. So it's only fair that we take a little bit of time and give him a little dunk in the water. Oh, there's some this side as well, Nevis, look. This might, oh, that's looking really nice. Right, let's have a look in here and see. This is nice water. Woo, lovely boy. Go up there. Oh, lovely. Hey, lovely boy. This bit isn't so much, but oh, it's nice, isn't it? Heading up the river up there, see what there is. God almighty. Aren't you mental? Aren't you mental? It's actually started raining out here just now. Very light, but you can feel it. That's not so good, is it? Not that you'd care, you'd probably enjoy it. Right, we're going to make a move now because flies are coming in. Look like, I don't know if they're midges or not, but they're bloody annoying. Up we go, back onto the path. It's a good boy. No, we don't need to go on that one as well. We don't need to do that one as well. Let's go. Yeah, look, it's so much more greyer and duller up there. I think it's going to be a second summit of Mount Battock for me in the cloud. That's a bit of a shame. We've reached the steep section. Steep for me, but not for Nevis. He's up there somewhere. It's a nice view. It's just such a shame that it's obscured with all this cloud now. Here he is, bouncing up and down. Love seeing his lugs bounce up and down every time he's running. Makes me happy. Well, he's not going to go over that himself, is he? Okay. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. That was a bit of a shift trying to give him to pluck up the courage to go over the cattle grid there. I almost had to pick him up, but then eventually he got over by himself. So yeah, panic over Nevis. We haven't had a view in a while, unfortunately. Isn't that sad, boyo? You're still going wild. We've got 1 more kilometre along this track here, and we've got about, I think it's 60 metres or so of ascent until we get to Mount Battock, which, believe me, the summit is right there. You just can't see it. But it's been a lot of fun. Nevis, have you enjoyed yourself today so far? The amount that you've been running around suggests that you have, and you don't show any signs of stopping. But we are going to have to stop at the top, so Dad can rest and so you can rest. You just don't know that you need to rest, that's the problem. There we are, Nevis. Here's your 3rd Corbett bagged. I think this sits at 778 metres. Mount Battock. Well done. Well done. Are you just wanting to go around and investigate this place? What's in here, look? What's in the shelter? Oh, this looks nice, doesn't it? It was lovely. I think we'll have a seat in there, Nevis. We'll go for a little seat in there and then we'll get some food on board because Dad's hungry and I'm sure you're hungry as well. Lovely shot of you, Nevi. Right by the shelter, the trig point. And this is exactly the views that I thought we would be getting. It's exactly the same as what it was when I was up here last time as well. So it's a bit of a shame, but it's the third Corbett for Nevis. I think this is my third Corbett as well, actually. And yeah, it's good to get that done. And he's just want to explore. First time having some kibble out of a bag. Life's tough, isn't it, boyo? Yeah, it's working well though. It's working well. Nice little shelter here actually. Just gives us a little bit of a windbreak. Makes us not as cold either. Alrighty, will we get going again, boyo? It's bloody cold now. I've had to stick my jacket on and my gloves are away to go on as well. It's always really cold and the temperature just plummets as soon as you stop on a summit. We head back down that way now. We're just going to stick to this side of the fence. There is a stile over there, but I'm sure I went down this side the last time. So yeah, we're going to head on down. There's no point in staying up here for much longer because we're just going to get cold. Let's get Nevis. What we'll do is get back below the clouds. We'll get back below the clouds and then we'll maybe see if there's a place to swim. That would be nice, wouldn't it? To be fair, after a bag of kibble for his lunch and stealing some of my banana, yeah, he's topped up again and ready to go. That's looking back up to the summit just there. We've come down this way and yeah, it's just in the cloud. It didn't take long for us to come down from the cloud, but we've come over. It's actually a lot brighter now than what it was earlier on. No signs of rain anyway. He has been, ever since we stopped and just once we got going again, I don't know if the camera's been able to pick up, but he's been absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think just that kind of period of stopping really just kind of built up his energy again, and thankfully we rested and stayed put for about 20 minutes or so after he had his bit of kibble, so he would cause like bloat or digestive discomfort or anything because he's been going wild. But no, yeah, it's a shame that we were in the clouds up there. You can just kind of, it's just missing out on a clear summit. But I think it is a lot clearer down here now, which is good, so we'll hopefully get some nice views as we kind of come back down into Glen Esk again. Fingers crossed. Now this is much more beautiful. Lovely path coming down here, which is our descent route. Lovely views of Glen Esk as well. Nevis is down here having the time of his life. Yeah, this is what it's all about. This is just beautiful. Oh, you're a good boy. Smile for the camera. Say cheese or look away. Oh, beautiful boy. For goodness sake, I just want to get a lovely shot of you. The summit of Mount Battock has prevailed itself. It's just right up in here. And it was a lot clearer just literally 2 seconds ago, but it's still kind of a little bit of cloud over it, but it is pretty much all free now. So, oh yeah, we were just a little bit too early, unfortunately, Nevis. That was a shame. But you can actually see the path which we came up today. The whole route from today is come obviously from around here. The path skirts along, comes up onto this hill, up into the ridge line, and then up to Mount Battock, and then we'll come back down here. So as you can see, like, it's a beautiful, really nice kind of circuit just around this location, I guess, and it makes for a lovely day out, and especially the walking conditions, like the path system in this area is absolutely exceptional in Glen Esk and all the other surrounding glens. It's just so well looked after and so hiker friendly. So yeah, it's a shame that we never got the views. We're just a little bit too early. We got out of bed too early today in Nevis, clearly. He always manages. Hey, no, come this way. You're in the wrong way. Come this way. He always manages to get himself. Into like fields and they go through gates, and he's never sure how to actually get out of them. God, he's just mental. What I was going to do there is actually say that we're only about half a kilometre back to the car, and I'm just going to wrap things up here until I've seen him go into this random silly field. But at least now he's back on the main path. That hike to Mount Battock was just everything that was required for me. Obviously just getting back out into the Scottish hills again, as I say, there's no place like home and the comforts that they bring. It was really peaceful today, really enjoyed it. Only ever met 2 people, and that was actually on the summit, and then they didn't even stay up there. And for him, well, I'm a little bit dumbfounded at the fact that he's still going. You know, we've been on the move for I think about 3.5 hours, and he's just like, I can't believe how much energy he's got. It does just go to show that, so that he's so fit for these adventures. And of course he is a Labrador, as expected. He is going to be fit for these adventures, but just to kind of see him actually doing it, it just warms my heart so much, because it's just so much fun going out to these places with him, and it gives me a reason to revisit some of the places that I've done a wee while ago as well, that I probably wouldn't do in my own time again. So yeah, it's just amazing. But we're coming back down onto the road now, so I'm going to end things here. But there's a little stream by the car park where we'll give this young man a little swim, and then we will head home from there, which only takes about 35-40 minutes anyway. So yeah, until the next one.